Hello and welcome to another brief tutorial featuring MultiCharts NET, and this is brought to you by AMP Futures. Today we're going to go over the new version of MultiCharts NET. As you can see on my screen, it's MultiCharts NET 64 Special Edition version 11, and it is beta. Okay, so there are two key features that we want to bring to your attention with this recording. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the splash that you see in front of you. Okay, and again, in order to get to that point, if you want to check the version of your MultiCharts, you're going to go ahead and click Help, and you're going to go click About MultiCharts, and it will tell you that you have the latest version, the dates of the software, and so forth. So we're going to go ahead and just click Copy. We'll make that go away. Okay. Now, some of the new things that they've added is we have an imbalance chart that is attached to the Delta Candles. I'm going to show you how to go ahead and pull that up. First thing we're going to do is go to File, New, and we're going to pull up a new chart window. You want to make sure that you're connected. You can see that I'm connected to the CQG data feed. We're going to use the E-mini S&P chart, so we're going to highlight E-mini S&P. We're also going to go to Settings. In the settings, you can choose the different chart types that you want to use. Okay, in this case, we want to show Delta. So here, you're going to click on the Delta Candles, Volume Delta, and we're going to go ahead and click OK. Now, I've made sure that I set it 10 to 20 days back, so that way it doesn't bog down the system. So I'm going to go ahead and click OK on that. And we're waiting for the data to come in here. We should see some Delta Candles once they have filled in. Let's just give it a minute here. Okay, so now that we have the Delta Candles up, you'll notice that if you stretch these candles out, we're going to go ahead and stretch them out. You can see the bid versus offer in each distinctive candle. Okay, so the new feature is showing market imbalance. Let's go ahead and add that. So we're going to go ahead and right-click. We're going to go back to Format Instruments. We're going to go to Style, and we want to use the Imbalance Delta. We're going to click on that. And as you can see, the chart has changed. We're going to go into the advanced features here on the side, and we're looking for the candlestick. So we're going to go bar color based on imbalance and also show prices on candlestick. Okay, so you can see the candlesticks have changed. We're going to go ahead and click OK. And now we're going to do the same thing we did with the Delta candle. You're going to go ahead on the bottom, you're going to go ahead and drag this out. And as you drag it out more, these candles, you'll start to see the data in those candles. Go in the upper right hand side and click on the arrow. We're going to use the background dragging feature now. And we're going to be able to drag this and examine each individual candle. So what does the imbalance mean? That's going to show you where one side of the market was stronger than the other, otherwise imbalance, buyers over sellers or vice versa. And you can see here with the volume, it'll show you how much more weighted on the sell side this candle was, how many more sellers there were compared to buyers, and so forth. So that is the imbalance candle, and this again is a new feature, and in order to get that you have to go to the Delta Candles. I'm going to go back up here. I'm going to get my pointer and I'm going to shrink this back up, pull that back down. Okay, right click on the chart. In order to go back to your regular candlesticks, you're going to go back into Format Instruments. We're going to go over to Settings and we're going to uncheck Show Delta. Once we've unchecked that and clicked OK, it'll take us back to our regular candlestick charts. Okay, so as you can see, we're back to our regular candlestick charts. Okay, so that's how you would go ahead and do that. You can also go to the top here and click on Volume Delta and bring it up that way, switch back as well, but you need to go into the settings. One more time, we go into the settings, Format Instruments, go to Settings, Show Delta, and then once the Delta candles launch, right-click on the chart, and then go in and you can choose Imbalance. So that's the new Imbalance feature. Okay, the next feature that we're going to show you with the platform is called the backup data, how to back up your data. Especially a lot of people have more than one computer and they want to move their files and everything, all of their setups. They want to move charts, indicators, and things like that without having to replicate the whole process on another computer. So what you're going to do is in the lower right-hand corner, your Start button, you're going to right-click. We're going to go to Run. And then what you're going to do is click Browse. And then there you can contact our help desk, but there is a link that you can put in, and it's for the 64-bit MultiCharts.net, whether you have Windows version 7, 8, or 10. I'm going to right-click on that, copy it. Be sure to contact our help desk for that, but this is what it looks like. So after I've clicked Browse, I'm going to go ahead and paste this in, and right there it says Special Edition. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to click Open. Okay, once I've clicked Open, you'll see all the databases for MultiCharts. You can simply go ahead, Control A, and copy all of these and move it to your next computer, move it down to a stick, save it and move it as a file, email it to yourself so that you can open it up on the next computer. So that's how you can go ahead, save these, and move them so that you can open it up on another computer. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close this up. And then the last feature that we want to show you, again, this is a really quick video. We're going to show you how to export data. So the next thing that we want to do here is we want to go to File. We're going to go to New, and we're going to go to the Quote Manager window. Once you click on the Quote Manager window, you'll see Export Data button is right here. You can also go to File, Export Data there as well. Export all instruments, and then you want to put in export symbols with settings, no data, click Next. Okay, there is the file name. You can then take that file and also move all your settings and data to another computer. Okay, so those are the places that you go to. I'm going to cancel the export. And again, that is the Quote Manager window. I'm going to show you how to get that again. File, New, Quote Manager window, and then File, Export Data, so you can move data out of this to another computer, export all instruments with symbols and settings, click Next. It's going to create a file for you, and then you can export that file. Again, move it down to a stick, move it through an email as a file to set up your other computers with the data here so you don't have to replicate the whole thing. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact our help desk, support@ampfutures.com, or you can give us a call, 1-800-560-1640, extension 1, and we'll be more than happy to help you on our 24-hour help desk. Thanks again, and happy trading.